NBA2K Sports. And on tap, what a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Tari Eason. Thompson is out there with MP. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Edwards can't hit. MP deciding where to go with it. Traps in the tray.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Conley kicks to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Reed. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Here is Edwards. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And the basket by Okogie.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Out to the wing. Şengün passes to Okogie. MP outside. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at Houston, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Edwards. 1:27 left to play in the first. Here's Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
And here's MP for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer by MP. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies. You come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Dillingham. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Randall. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And that one's good. MP.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now, MP. Down it goes!
Wow.
Down it
Where
goes!
is answer?
MP getting it done for the Rockets. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Randall, coming off 31 points last game. Pass to Dillingham. Some changes. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Okogie comes in for Aaron Holiday. And MP subbed in for Shepard. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. DiVincenzo kicks to Ingles. Here's Gobert. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored 64 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Well, Doris, here we go down the final stretch of the regular season. How about some of the improvement we've been seeing from some of these players?
Kev, it seems inevitably every year there's a few players who make a huge leap in their games. And I love it when it's a complete surprise. Because when there's a player who's been under the radar and emerges as a potential star, how exciting is that?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Ingles. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Here's Okogie. Finney Smith finds MP. And some nice passing there by Houston. Okogie misses. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. The shot's good. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night. Rockets leading by 20. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. Houston also making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. Now, here's McDaniels. Nothing on the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Conley. Plays it up and banks it in.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
MP, good. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Edwards. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Conley feeling it out. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Get ready for the big
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just kidding.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was kidding.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Houston Rockets.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. MP out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward. Here's MP. Michael Conley making his last shot. Edwards with it.
Stay there.
Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break. MP, good. MP's got 36.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Eason against Randall. The Rockets pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP against Conley. MP passes to Eason. Thompson for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here is MP. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the inside. Out to Conley. No one near him. Good. 8 points for Mike Conley.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Inside and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now the race for Rookie of the Year, and a look here at the top-ranked rookies as they close out their first season in the NBA. A very talented bunch. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Sinks the triple. MP's got 42 in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Randall. Still yet to score. Timberwolves passing it around. Thompson against Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. There's the three. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Şengün kicks to MP. Three-pointer. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Reed. He's got 5. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Here's MP. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 47 points.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Back to Edwards. Fires away from way outside. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Okogie, the pass to MP. Here's Eason. Houston needs to get a shot on the wing. Thompson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edwards with another miss.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scores bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The three from MP. And another three for Houston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Timberwolves on offense. McDaniels outside. Reed kicks to McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now VanVleet lets it go with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. VanVleet's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets. Conley sets a screen for Randall. 1:51 left in the fourth. Out to Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Conley against MP. From deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight, we'll mark win number 72. Adding to the storied season one more time.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's the three, and another one falls. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Conley. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.